Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to another episode from the world-famous book, The Alchemist. Here, we're trying to understand the message given through various pages in the book. In today's episode of The Alchemist, the boy and the Englishman met the leader of the caravan, a dark-eyed, bearded man. He emphasizes the importance of following his orders, as disobedience in the desert can lead to death. There are nearly 200 people and 400 animals in the caravan. Each person in the crowd swears quietly to their own god for protection during the perilous journey. The caravan sets off toward Al-Fayum in Egypt. The Englishman continues the conversation about coincidences. He believes that there is no such thing as coincidence and that everything is interconnected. As the caravan travels through the desert, the boy observes the vastness and silence of the desert, where the horizon seems infinite that make people feel small and contemplative. The boy feels that the closer one gets to realizing their personal legend, the more that personal legend becomes their true reason for being. When the boy thinks about his sheep back in Andalusia and the merchant's daughter, he feels a sense of detachment and acceptance. He realizes that creatures like sheep and people are accustomed to moving on. The boy also reflects on his intuition and hunches, realizing that they may be a form of understanding the universal language that connects all people's pasts and presents. He begins to grasp the idea that intuition is a way to tap into the universal current of life, where the stories of all people are connected and all knowledge is accessible. So, dear viewers, have you ever had a moment of profound intuition or a strong hunch that guided you in your life's journey? How did you interpret or act upon it? Share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below, and let's explore the theme of intuition and its role in our lives together. The caravan continues its journey through the desert, facing various challenges along the way. The desert terrain varies between sand, rocky areas, and dried-up lakes with salt deposits. The caravan has to adapt its route, detouring around obstacles like boulders and treacherous sandy patches. Despite these challenges, the caravan maintains a common compass point, guided by a star. This star indicates the location of the oasis, leading them toward water, palm trees, shelter, and other people. However, the Englishman remains unaware of these desert navigation techniques, as he is mostly absorbed in his books. The boy initially attempts to read his book during the journey, but soon becomes more interested in observing the caravan and conversations with the camel driver traveling alongside him. During one of their conversations, the camel driver shares his life story, explaining how he transitioned from being an orchard owner near El Kairam to becoming a camel driver after a natural disaster. He reflects on how this experience taught him not to fear the unknown and to understand that life stories are written by the same hand. The caravan occasionally encounters other caravans, where they exchange valuable information about desert conditions and share stories. They also encounter mysterious hooded Bedouins who provide warnings about potential dangers, such as thieves and tribal wars. When they hear of tribal wars, the atmosphere becomes tense. The boy notes the unspoken fear among the travelers. The camel driver emphasizes that once you enter the desert, there is no turning back, and you must focus on moving forward while leaving the rest to Allah. He concludes with the word maktub, which means, "It is written." As they continue the journey, the caravan decides to stop lighting fires at night to avoid attracting unwanted attention to their location. The boy advises the Englishman to pay more attention to the caravan's progress, emphasizing their common destination, while the Englishman suggests that the boy read more about the world, drawing parallels between books and caravans. One sleepless night, the Englishman and the boy walk among the moonlit dunes. The boy shared his life story, particularly his success at the crystal shop. The Englishman admired the principle of soul of the world. It's the force behind achieving desires. He explained that pursuing something with heartfelt passion connects one to this positive force. He told the boy that everything has a soul, whether metal, vegetable, animal, or even thoughts. Furthermore, he tells that we are part of that soul. We rarely recognize that it is working for us. But in the crystal shop, even the glasses were collaborating in your success. The boy thought about that for a while and realized how the caravan and desert shared a common language, allowing the desert to test their progress, ensuring they reached the oasis. The Englishman emphasized that without understanding this language, personal courage alone wouldn't be sufficient for the journey. They appreciated the magic of omens, observing how the guides interpreted the desert signs, and how the caravan's soul communicated with the desert's soul. Under the full moon, they stood in awe. As the moonlight bathed the desert, the two seekers found common ground in their quest for understanding and connection with the world around them. In this episode, we saw how beautifully Ryder represented our life's journey through the caravan's journey. He showed us how each traveler and animal contributing to a collective mission of our life. As the caravan head towards Alfayim in Egypt, Santiago reflects deeply on the nature of his existence. He felt very insignificant against the infinite horizon, but at the same time, his journey towards his personal legend kept him empowered. He learns that understanding the universal language is very important. He learned how intuition decides our fate. These experiences led him to believe that this journey is not just about the physical travel, but it is also about an internal spiritual quest. As they navigate through the desert, both Santiago and the Englishman come to see that their journey is guided by a force. This force connects all elements of the life. This interconnectedness is required to navigate through life's deserts. Now, my dear viewers, here's a question for you. Have you ever experienced a moment in your life where you felt a strong connection to something larger than yourself, like the soul of the world mentioned in The Alchemist? Perhaps it was a profound experience in nature, a moment of deep intuition, or a sense of unity with the universe. Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below, and let's explore the theme of interconnectedness and spirituality together. We'll continue this journey further in my next video. Before leaving, please hit that subscribe button to join our Bookish Buddies Club family. Don't forget to like my video, and please share your thoughts or insights in the comments below. Your engagement helps this community to grow and thrive. Until next time, keep dreaming in daylight and keep growing.